It's a countdown they could hear. Oh, it says we are live. So we're live.
Alive.
Hi, everyone. Oh, we got that delay. I'm looking up my phone. I posted the link so other people could come on. Are you still looking at YouTube to make sure you're live? Um,
Yeah.
okay, so you can't see the comments, so I'll be sure to put them up. But Jerry's listening while she's working still. That's too bad. I'm so sorry you're working. And there it is. Let me turn the volume down. And there is Gary. And oh, there's Jerry again. Hi, George.
Hi, George.
And George again. Hi, George again. I'm learning. Look who came. Look who came. Rick. Is he in his jammies, though? He has to come on in his jammies. And then Lainey, of course. Hi, Lainey. And what do you call Julie? Juju?
Juju.
Aw.
She likes to be called Juju. Her name is Julie or Jem. She goes by.
Look at Granny Boo stop by and Sandy. Yay, hi guys. Okay, okay, this is Sharon. And for some reason, YouTube, did you notice this, Amy? It'll so sometimes I'm Coach Juliet Edens, and sometimes it goes at my by my handle. Like I put my
Yep.
handle Juliet Eden's Wellness, thinking nobody would ever see it. Like, but now it flips back and forth.
So YouTube's rolling out a universal change
Tell
that they
me.
are going to be displaying the handles, which I don't like because I like to come into chats as Rockin' Coach Amy. And then
Right.
my channel name is at Keto Rockstars because Keto Rockstars, people don't know my first name. But YouTube is not going by your username, they're going by your channel handle now. So I have
But
a
sometimes it is Coach Juliet Eden's on
They're
lives.
rolling
And
it out they're rolling it out in waves. So eventually I think everyone will
oh,
have that issue.
so I'll have to
And
switch that. But I need another week because I just switched it.
well, I have actually another
Wait.
channel. I have another
Yes.
channel that's not a content channel that the handle is now at Rockin' Coach Amy. So I can
Yes.
go into live streams through that one. The problem is people are starting to subscribe to that. And I'm like, no, this is not where my content is. Keto Rockstars is where my
Oh,
content is. So yeah.
wait. I thought I saw Papa's here.
He wants to come
Yay,
in.
Peter! Oh, yeah. I posted it, right, guys? Tell me, yell if I didn't. Let me see. I think it's posted. Do I do it again?
Papa, my knees are feeling better because I'm taking so have not taken any narcotic pain medication today, but I had to take one yesterday because we went shopping at 3 different stores, and when I got home, I was in some pain. So I did take one Oxy yesterday, none today. My knees are feeling okay, and, I'm laughing at Papa, sorry. And,
Me too.
but my knees are feeling better because I'm taking like ibuprofen and Tylenol alternated. And my biggest problem that I just told Juliet is they pumped CO2 gas into my abdomen and it's trapped in there. And so I'm having chest pain. I know I'm not having a heart attack or anything. It's just chest pain. It's just making me anxious. That's about the only thing.
Okay, so what are our rules? Do we have rules? Do we
Well,
have rules?
there's this big controversy. I don't want to get into it about not being able to chat in live streams. You can chat all you want on mine. I don't care. Ask Juliet. Juliet, can people chat and talk to each other
Oh,
on
they
here?
could
I don't know.
chat. I don't know if you guys saw me. Doug was on Doug and Juliet Live. Doug was thinking there's 100 people there, and he's all excited because he loves to be on camera now. And people love him, apparently. And when I read like 5 people, 6 people, he's just like, I said, oh, they're just chatting among themselves. And I even said, I'm like, keep chatting. Don't listen to me. Please don't
Yeah.
listen to me. Oh, Helen's here. Hi.
Hi, Ellen.
See, See, Rick thinks the Mitch understanding is fixed. There's another Rick that I don't know if the misunderstanding is fixed. Dun dun dun.
Uh,
Da da da. Oh, here we go. I won't want to say it, but Papa will. Yeah.
really? Yeah, I didn't go to the live stream today.
That's because I think Rick was chatting. or something. And I think he wrote that he was chatting.
I can't go to any live streams where I'm not allowed to chat. I just can't control myself.
Oh, look at Carnivore Helix. I've been wearing my PJs all day. I put these on. I did that little story. I put these on. I was so excited. So it was like 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Doug's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "My jammies for the pajama party." Hi, Holly. Thanks for coming. So, oh my goodness, they keep coming. I want to make sure we say hi and that Amy sees
Yes.
every single comment. Guys, feel welcome. You should join. Anybody that wants to be in bed with Amy and I should be on by now. You know that's
Yeah.
Papa.
Sounds terrible.
I said that on purpose.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Lewis. Josephine. Oh my gosh. Hi, guys. Let me see. I'm just putting them in as they come. What do you mean you can't stay? What do you mean? And Julie needs come. Your comments and mine are on Mitch's channel. I hope he gets read and understood. I wish him well and thank you. I put some comments. What did I put? Oh, he put out on his replay. Okay, just because of all we've learned at PhD. Hold on a second, Amy. I want to make sure you say hi.
Sure.
Fisherman 18. Yay. Bill Cook's here. Because of what we learned in PhD, I don't know, I should not have helped, but I wrote back, hey, if you're, because he's doing a website, um, I think it's called like Fighting Addiction. And I told him it doesn't matter if you're a coach or not, make sure you look at your state just to make sure you're not providing information that could get you shut down. Because whether you're a certified coach or not, there's certain things
Right.
in Florida you cannot do. But I think I don't know if I made him unhappy or not. I was just saying, take a check. Josephine will
Yeah.
be right back because, like Missouri is a red state, so there's so many things I cannot do as a coach. It was just, oh, my comment was read.
And
Okay, hold on.
Indiana's a green state, but you still cannot, you have to be careful with the
No,
dietitian type stuff
no.
in every state. You can't, you know, do things that dietitians would do.
Oh
So
yeah,
it's
and that's all I was saying. Honestly, I thought I just to help out. Like, don't say you need to have this done or that. You have to be so careful. He has a second. Well, Papa, could you come
woo!
on and tell us about it,
Yeah,
please?
Papa, come on. We need this is like Friday night pajama party
I
with
know we're by
gossip.
ourselves.
So we need you to come in and gossip on yourself, Peter.
There's no men in the room, and if I brought Doug in, it would be scary. Uh, hold on, I'm going to show you a comment for you. Exposing darkness. Hello, Nancy Tanner. Let's see what Helen has to say. Oh, Papa, do you like her? Well, we don't know. Maybe Papa's working.
He might be working. He asked if he could come in, and I said only if you're wearing pajamas, but I said just kidding. So, Papa, we would love
He
to
come
have you in
in.
here.
That's your, yeah.
That's me.
Um,
Yeah. Hi, Cindy. That's Cindy.
yeah. Oh, hi, Cindy. I love this. What is this? Let me see. It's cute.
Oh, okay.
How cute is that?
The link, you'll have to go to Juliet's channel to get the link.
Oh, how do
Oh,
I?
wait, maybe I can post it. Hold on. To go back to
I, th-
Facebook, though.
I could get it and post it on the joint comments. Would they see it?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
give me
wait,
one
here.
second. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, that's a better idea. If I guessed, copied. Let's see if that works. Hold on.
Oh, here we go. I found it, too.
Yeah, I got it. So I'm gonna post it. There you go. I just posted it. That should work. That's the same as you have.
Yeah.
Okay. Bradley, good evening all. Hi, welcome. People
Sean's here. Hi, Sean. There it is. I pinned it on
geez.
my channel.
Oh, good. I think they're, yeah, mostly, I think these are from your, mainly. Oh, yeah, there's a few here. It doesn't matter. I'm just glad everybody's on.
I'm gonna actually. Here he
Trouble.
is. Here's the man.
Is that your sleep gear,
Yeah,
sleepwear?
I usually just do t-shirt and boxers. So
You know,
that's pajamas. That's as close as I get.
I do too. I wear a t-shirt and I
Yeah.
buy men's boxers at Walmart that are mine. I'm not sharing underwear with Doug. And that's how I sleep, summer, winter. But this is a special occasion. So, Kara, tell us about Kara.
Yeah,
Tell
so
us.
she's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we had a decent first date. I mean, I wouldn't say it was like massive sparks, but she's super nice. I don't know if the physical attraction's there or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes like at first you don't know
Well,
right
right. Well,
away.
I'll tell you a story. You want to hear a good story?
Absolutely.
It's story time. It's nighttime. We're all in our jammies. So I'll tell you a story, a dating story. So right after I first got divorced, after 21 years of marriage, and I think I was on Match.com, and I dated this nurse. Her name was Adrian, and I used to call her Nurse Adrian. And we had a
You
first. She's
called her
blonde.
nursing.
She was blonde, and same thing. She was a little bit heavy in the hips and haunches and the legs a little bit. And I always liked a really thin, little petite woman. And usually brunettes. I've always been
Oh yeah,
attracted more.
brunettes rule.
Yeah, definitely. And so blonde, and then little bit taller and bigger than I would whatever. So we met for coffee, and like it was okay. I mean, she's perfectly nice and stuff, but I wasn't going to ask her out on a second date. But she texted me and she was like, hey, you want to meet, or whatever it was. So I ended up, oh no, maybe the first date was dinner. I mean, it was the first, no, first night was coffee. First was coffee. But then I said, you know what? I got nothing else to do, right?
Yes.
So we go on a second day. I took her out to this Italian restaurant for dinner. Well, one thing leads to another. And date two was like lots of action. So I figure maybe the attraction can come over time. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking.
Still laughing.
What? That's the story.
George?
Here I am.
No, it's
It's a
good.
great
But
story, Papa. Peter.
Rick, blondes are great if they are beefy.
Huh?
Rick writes, blondes are great if they are beefy. He just has to come on and say that.
Yeah, you want to be careful though, Rick, because you are known as a person who's not really attracted to the to that side of things.
Not really. He's actually
Okay.
not really attracted to either side, to be honest.
No, he describes himself as asexual. So careful what you're saying there, Rick. Otherwise, people will start thinking that you are something else. Hi, Juju. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, Lainey asked me to come on specifically so she could take the mickey out of me in chat. So here I am with my hat and my dressing gown. And
You got it.
yeah, we're
Take
actually
a what at you?
What time is it? What time is it out there?
It's 01:13 hours, so it's 1:15 in the morning.
Holy cow.
Oh,
Lainey
man.
never ever stays up this late, and she's blaming Carnivore because she's got all the carnivore energy. So
Wait a minute. She's doing carnivore now? I thought she was keto.
she's 90%, Peter. So we'll give her the benefit of the doubt on that one, shall we?
Well, then she's carnivore because I'm 90% too. So she's more or less than me.
She's getting
Oh,
stricter
we're
and
all
stricter.
carnivore. We don't need a percentage.
Yeah, no, she's getting very, very strict now, especially at home. Not so when she goes to restaurants, she will have maybe 2 French fries or 1 onion ring, but that's it, really. Here she comes. we.
Oh my gosh. I love it. Oh my gosh. That is so
I
awesome.
can shut him up.
Look,
Yeah, it's a crazy household. There's only 2 of us and 2 cats, but it's still a crazy household.
Well, I was telling you, George, I was telling you in the chat, I think I mentioned, I said, if I ever got diagnosed with cancer, I said, I would do what Jeff the Prosperous did. I would go full carnivore, strict, very strict. I would do extended fasting. You know, I wouldn't do the cold plunges. That's too much for me. I
No.
can't do that. But I would do that, all of the above. You know what I mean? Like I would be super strict, and I would be extended fasting like crazy, just
Yeah.
like and what messed him up, just so you know, towards the end, he kind of went off his regimen, and then and he changed things up from what it was working, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame, and then it really came back with a vengeance.
Yeah. The thing is that Lainey is going.
That is Lainey in the background, by the way. Go ahead.
That's Lainey with Hamish. Yeah. Hamish the pussycat.
Hamish?
Yeah, so Lainey is, she can say it herself, she's going stricter and stricter now because she's absolutely on board with the fact that cancer feeds sugar.
It does.
She's on a couple of Facebook groups where she tries to spread the message. She had one bit of pushback the other day quite badly, saying that she was talking nonsense. But you can't really argue with Professor Seafried and the results that she's getting. So,
well, look at Stephanie. I mean, Stephanie's stage 4. She's thriving.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, Lainey and Steph are sisters in cancer. They're following the same regime. Stephanie's enjoying herself out in Cyprus at the moment, lying on the beach, from what I can gather.
And I'm stuck with him at home.
Do you sleep with your hat on too, George?
Absolutely.
He's bold.
I don't like appearing on screen without my hat because, my head shines in the light.
Hey, George.
Oh, there we go.
George, I have a question for George. How did you get such a beautiful wife?
It's actually.
I thought he was rich.
She was the busty barmaid, and I was the boozy barfly. Some 22 years ago, and the landlord thought we made the perfect couple, so he played Cupid, and he arranged a date for us one night, and a year later we were married. So that's how it happened. It was all about the pub, as we called it in England, rather than the bar.
How many years? How many years have you been married?
Too many.
Too many.
How many?
Yeah, 21 and a half years now, Peter.
Oh my God.
We've been together 22 and a half. We were married a year after we got together.
Is it a first marriage for both of you?
No, it's second. Well, it's a long story, but second time around for me because my first marriage was very short. Lainey unhappily was widowed, very young. Made one mistake in between and made a second mistake with me. But she's Would
you like to marry me, anybody?
And wait a minute, and we know Amy was married once, right?
You're on mute.
You muted.
I didn't know
muted.
I shouldn't be muted. You can't hear me?
Okay, now, we got
Now I can hear you.
So I'm currently married. It's my first marriage, but actually it's my first and second marriage. There's a joke about this. And I am my husband's second and third marriage. The reason is because I'm Catholic and very Catholic, and I did not ask him to get an annulment, but he did. We got married in a Presbyterian church. And then when the annulment went through, we got married in the Catholic church. So we had 2 ceremonies. So I'm like, I'm your second and third wife, but you're my first and second husband. Don't ask me to marry you again. I'm not going to do it.
Hey, Amy, that's scary. We have another thing in common. I got married in the Baptist church. I got married in the Baptist church, but I'm Catholic, and that was unacceptable. So then 3 months later, we got married in the Catholic church.
Me too.
So get this. This Kara is Orthodox Jew.
Oh, nice.
And I'm like, I'm like Bud Light. I'm like Jew Light. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm real, like ultra light. Jew ultra light.
The other day was so fun.
So she keeps kosher, at home, and you know what kosher is, right? They keep,
yes, of course.
You have 2 sets of plates and all this stuff, and she's like, really, she doesn't wear the wig and like all that stuff, like like the real hardcore. But she keeps, when she goes to synagogue on every Friday night and Saturday morning, like a good Jew. And here I am, man. I'm eating bacon and sausages.
Ooh.
And I had pork chops tonight. I forgot to tell you. I'm so excited. I picked up a Ninja Speedy. Do you know what a Ninja Speedy is?
No.
It's got to be an air fryer, isn't it?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the one Bill Knott has and the one Kerry has. So this thing is brand new. They're $350. Okay. It's called the Ninja Speedy. It's a basket, but it's a real giant basket. Like it's a big. If you go look it up, Ninja is Speedy, but with an I at the end. SPEEDI. Ninja. Go look it up. You go on eBay and search. Like you'll see, they're like really expensive. They're like $350. Anyway, this guy had one. It was local pickup on eBay. So nobody, you had to be local to pick up this thing. $50, $50, right? And he kept it in beautiful used condition. I mean, this thing looked brand new, the way he had it and everything. And he lived in this little carriage house behind this old house in Hollywood, Florida, this old section of Hollywood. He's an older guy, George. He's probably, I guess, our age, right? He lives alone with his German Shepherd named Duke, this giant monster so friendly. And I go in there and he's so nice. He goes, let me show you how this works. He ran it through its paces and showed me like all the settings. There's a million settings on this thing. And he showed me, how to use it and stuff. So I made pork chops tonight and they were delicious. This puts a sear on, like the best sear. So good. Now, it is a bit of a mess to clean up those basket type air fryers. They are a bit of a mess, kind of, but whatever. It was great. Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
I think it was Julie commented. I thought that's what you said at first, Ninja Speedo.
No, Speedy. SPEEDI. Like Speedy, but with an I.
All right, but maybe we have something there. I'm always the entrepreneur. We could have quack Ninja Speedos.
Yeah.
Lewis, are you still here to create them?
Lewis says he had a run, didn't he? I don't know where he's gone, but he said he wouldn't be here with us.
Yeah.
Well, he does live in New York. And
He
he's
does.
married. And I figured
The
out.
city that never sleeps. Is that right?
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, Lewis
that's
has
a song, isn't it?
Lewis has a lot of cats. Lewis has a ton of cats.
He watches them for adopters, people that adopt him, and then he said it's not hard. I couldn't let him go.
I couldn't. Once I get a bond with an animal, I can't let him go.
Well, I told you guys our cat passed, and my daughter went out to get a kitten the other day, and she texted me. I said, could you just wait for Christmas, because we have to warm Daddy up. My husband, we have to, he's 28, I call him Dad. We have to warm him up to the idea of now we're going to have another cat that's going to live with us. It'll outlive me. So, because our one cat's 16, the one that passed recently was 18. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, my dog's going to be 15 in the spring.
Oh, that's a long time.
Well, she's a little Maltipoo. She's only 10 pounds.
Oh, so is it he or she? What's her name?
Her name's Jersey Girl. Jersey.
That's right. I knew that. After New Jersey?
And she has no teeth, but she's very perky. I mean, if you saw her, you'd think she's 2 years old. She looks like a little white toy poodle, real tiny and little. Yeah. But she's fast, man. She can run super fast. She's in great shape. She's carnivore. She sits with me and eats all my meat and eggs, and she loves meat.
Aw. Our cat, I wanted to ask anybody with cats. Our cat loves, hello kitty, yes it is, tuna fish, but my daughter won't let me feed him that.
Why?
So is canned tuna fish bad for cats?
Who says that? What, fish? Fish is bad for cats?
No, tuna fish, canned tuna fish.
I know, but it's fish. Who cares what it's fish?
Yeah. Well, that's what I said. That's why I'm wondering, why anyone. I mean, I always give our cat some if I open a can. I don't like tuna fish, but I'll make it for my daughter. She likes when Mom makes it.
Ask her if she ever saw a bear eat salmon.
I will.
And say, so if a bear can eat salmon, what's wrong with a cat eating a fish?
We've got two cats, Hamish and Angus. Hamish won't touch fish, but Angus loves fish so much that he actually recognizes the word now. He can actually respond to the word fish. Who have we got? Hello.
Sharon.
Hi.
Sharon.
Hi,
Sharon.
I felt comfortable.
Is it cold there where you are, by the way? Because I'm starting to sweat over here.
It's no, not really. I haven't turned my heat on. It's 48. It's 48. I haven't turned my heat on yet.
Where do you live? What state?
Delaware.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad yet.
No, I mean it's like upper 60s during the day still. But yeah, it's kind of chilly in here. But that's okay. I'm having my gas log serviced in the morning, and so that'll be good.
Oh, how nice. I'm trying to keep up with this. So you looked as well. Who has a fun fact?
I do.
I knew you would. I knew you would.
Fun.
What's a fun fact we could discuss?
Okay, octopuses have 3 hearts. 2 pump blood to their gills, and the third pumps blood to the rest of their body. Their blood is blue because it uses copper instead of iron to carry oxygen. That's my fun fact.
That's interesting.
Okay.
How'd you find that? Or why did you find
Lance
that?
wants to know who else is waiting for
GPT.
Peter. See, my cat loves fresh fish.
Oh, yes. Fresh fish.
Ah,
I had some tilapia for dinner last night.
You know,
a bottom
right.
feeder.
Amy, don't make another short when I say this, for heaven's sakes. I saw the short. I don't like cheese. I hate cheese. Who eats cheese? But fish.
Hey, Amy, are you still
Fish.
eating a lot of cheese, Amy?
It's not good. I don't know if you want me to tell it here or
Yeah,
wait
let's
till
hear about
Sunday.
the cheese. Let's hear about the cheese.
So some of you know, some of you don't. I had surgery on Monday, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I forgot to ask them for no glucose in my IV bag. So I think they pumped me full of sugar but I overall I'm doing really well. Like I usually get so sick after surgery. I can't eat for 24 hours. I'm like nauseated, but I didn't get any of that. Instead, I came home and I was ravenous. And I'd cut some cheese that we had for my husband to eat because he's keto. He's more keto, where I'm strict carnivore. I have not had cheese since July 5th. Oh my gosh. You know, I couldn't control myself. I ate 4, I don't even know how much cheese I ate because I was still coming out of it. I ate a lot of cheese.
Yeah, but you want to know something? It's like when you get sick and you eat like all these things you're not supposed to eat because it makes you feel better. I think it's fine. I think it's perfectly fine.
And the other thing is, okay, so the first 24 to 48 hours, I did take the pain medication because it was painful. Not too bad, but just take the edge off. And then yesterday, I took 1 pain pill because we went grocery shopping. He took me grocery shopping to 3 different stores.
Yeah.
And I felt pain. I'm like, that was too much walking. I felt pain when I got home. So I'm like, I need something to take this pill with, right? Because I can't take, hard narcotics without something. Guess what was in the fridge? That cheese.
Cheese.
So I had oh man. And I had a couple pieces today. I'm like, I have a cheese addiction. So where Julie doesn't like cheese, or Juliet doesn't like cheese, I eat the cheese. So I have to moderate that, but I'm not beating myself up. I'm still recovering. And
no,
honestly,
like I said, Amy, I think it's perfectly fine. You're recovering. It's a carnivore food. It's a carnivore food, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know much about it, but there is something called morphine in cheese, which is obviously the morphine bit is the addictive bit. Queso, I think Spanish. I think cheese is the Spanish for cheese is queso, Q-U-E-S-O.
It is.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, so queso morphine just means there is a morphine.
I will tell you this:
in cheese.
The type of cheese that I absolutely love is if I go to Costco and they have the French Normandy brie cheese from Normandy, France. Yeah. It's like this big wheel and almost like a wood wheel, round wheel, and it's big. Yep. I don't know. You ever get it at Costco? And
I think you guys get a lot of processed plastic cheese over there, don't you?
Oh gosh, yes.
We don't get so much over here because
I don't eat that crap.
Yeah, because I mean, Normandy is only about 60 miles away from me, so we get it across the channel, and we've got our own great cheeses, cheddar. The world famous cheddar. The village of cheddar where it came from is 17 miles from me.
Oh, wow.
And we get Stilton from the Midlands, and we get a lot of French cheeses. We get quality cheese here. Those little cheese squares, you know, the ones you put on burgers, they're not so popular over here, to be honest with you.
So you get like the real cheddar cheese, like the real stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I get literally the real cheddar cheese from the village of Cheddar. So it doesn't get any more authentic than that. In fact, the best cheddar cheese over here is something called Glastonbury Twanger. It's very strong. The twang refers to the taste, and Glastonbury is about 4 miles from Cheddar, no more than that. So yeah, we get the really authentic stuff over here. So we're lucky in that respect.
Look at Amy. Amy's like, oh my God, I got to have some cheese.
I'm probably going to have to go straight to the fridge for the cheese right after this live stream. Just kidding.
Oh yeah.
Well,
no, at least I know where my addiction is with it.
You know what I've been having? Aldi has whole milk vanilla Greek yogurt. I get at Aldi.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
It's really delicious. It's so good, and I put a little bit of fresh berries in there. It's no big deal. I put some in there, so I don't do it all the time. But I've tried that because Rick has been does a lot of yogurt, and he was telling me how great yogurt makes him feel. So I tried it.
I could tell you're not from New York because every time I hear you say Aldi, I laugh. Aldi, because I'm from New Jersey. It's Aldi.
Aldi.
Yeah, I say
no,
Aldi.
Aldi.
Yeah. It's
okay, I have a fact for you, right? Aldi is an abbreviation of Albrecht Discount, because it was Fraulein Albrecht who started Aldi, and it was her family name Albrecht, and it was a discount store. So it became Albrecht Discount, and they shortened it to Aldi. That's where the name actually comes from.
I will tell you, they have the best chocolate there, and I was addicted to it. They have this dark chocolate with almonds there. It's like called Moser Roth or something like that. It's a German chocolate.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, we have it over in this country as well.
Oh my God, that stuff is crack cocaine to me. I cannot have it in my house. I can't have it near me. It's like Amy with cheese.
Yeah. Yeah, Smoothie saying it's a German origin. I can tell you that Fraulein Albrecht actually lived in the German city of Essen, which is where Aldi originated from. So there we go. Do you have Lidl over in the States? Lidl?
Lidl. Oh, Lidl.
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 A lot of them have closed.
Yeah, because
there's still a few like in Virginia.
Yeah, because that's another very similar store to Aldi. We have they're about equal over here, but Lidl's got an interesting story because the person who invented it was actually called Mr. Schwarz, which means black in German. But if he opened something called Schwarzmarkt, it would have meant black market. So he felt he couldn't do it. So Lidl was actually the name of his favorite teacher at school. So he named his store after his favorite teacher because he felt that Schwarzmarkt would send the black market would send the wrong message. So another little fact for you there from my my incredible irrelevant knowledge, which doesn't make me any money anywhere in the world, but at least I'm quite good at doing these sort of lies with strange facts.
What I think is funny is Amy and me, well, I'll speak for myself, have to look up a fact or a fun fact, and then George must have 1,000 of them right
in his head. Right in his head.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm a font of absolutely useless knowledge, but hey ho, it's just something to talk about, isn't it?
I don't think it's useless. I like watching your channel an awful lot. The history stuff, I really, really enjoy it, actually. Really enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just researching J.D. Rockefeller and how he stole medicine at the moment, and how he is a father of allopathic medicine, so that he would make it the only medicine that was available on the standard of care, which meant that it was pharmaceutical, radiation and surgery only. And of course, he then basically made sure he cornered the pharmaceutical market. The alternative was homeopathic medicine, but that became discredited when he bought out medicine. So I'm researching that at the moment, and I will be doing some lessons on J.D. Rockefeller and how he stole medicine in the future.
What's your next subject? Do you have something on Sunday?
Yeah, it's going to be J.D. Rockefeller with
Oh, I thought you were just researching it. You gotta get
No,
going.
I've got 48 hours in which to do it, and that's all what it will take me. I'll concentrate on that on Sunday, and then on Tuesday I'm going on with Dr. Nelson on the Tuesday KMT, the $10 a month one, and I will be talking about William Banting, and I'll be talking about Bernard Moncrief and a guy called Arnaldo Cantini. They were all about the same time, but all of them were low carb or in fact meat only in a couple of cases. So that'll be my lecture on Tuesday night with Dr. Nelson. So quite looking forward to that.
Did you have to let them know what your lecture? Like I'm on in a few weeks, but they didn't tell me what I could talk about. So
Yeah,
you know me.
I mean, originally Dr. Nelson just said make sure you've got a lecture that you can deliver.
Oh,
and
okay.
I mean, you know me, I tell everybody everything anyway. So when I was on with Dr. Nelson the other night, was it in class? I think it might have been class. I just told him what I was going to do, and he nodded it through. He's a great fan of William Banting. And these two other names are much less well known, but they're very, very interesting because Bernard Moncrief actually wrote a book about eating meat only. And then Arnaldo Cantini, who is Italian, he was a doctor and he treated diabetic patients with his meat-only diet. So we've been around a lot longer than these idiots who are saying that we're a fad diet. That they would have us believe. We've been effectively treating diabetes this way for years and years and years. But then along comes J.D. Rockefeller and turns medicine into allopathic pharmaceuticals only. And he basically stole the whole approach of diet and nutrition. Yeah, it's great fun researching our history, but there we go.
Have you ever seen Carrie's got an analogy that talks about this. Think of a football field and all the blades of grass, and the one blade of grass just next to the end zone at the very end. That's like the past 100 years where we've been eating this way. And prior to that, for 1 million years, the rest of the football field, what way did humans eat? They ate mostly carnivore, hunter-gatherers, but mainly hunters with a little bit of gathering, and in times where they couldn't get a lot of meat or just to supplement the meat or make the meat taste a little more, nice by adding a couple of little sprigs here or there or some berries.
Yeah, I mean, what we're talking about, Peter, is paleo. And basically, you could only gather when something was in season.
Right.
And fruit is only in season for 2 months of the year.
Well,
bears know that because fruit is how bears fatten themselves up for winter.
Yeah, so, and also if you look at the northern, the Inuit Indians, the up in the very northern part of Russia and the northern part of Scandinavia, all the way up north, they had no plants at all, really. They were eating nothing but seals and whales and fish, and caribou, or whatever. And
I mean, the thing is that the more we research it, the more it becomes obvious that we've been wrong. I mean, I was wrong for 56 and a half years. I had 56 and a half wasted years of eating like rubbish and getting sicker and sicker and fatter. Well, as you know, Peter, you and I have the same story.
Well, I have 61 years. I'm 63. 61. I'll be, so 63, 60, whatever. So 61 years of bad diet, essentially.
Yeah, well, me and Amy have something in common, and that's that she's recovering from a hernia operation, and I am nursing a hernia the size of about half a melon at the moment, but I'm being kept waiting, shall we say, by the wonderful British system. So, yeah, we have a bit of a crossover there as well, Amy. So there we go.
Infuriating
my hernia sister, my inguinal hernia sister, you are, Amy.
So, but George, you can ask for saline instead of the sugar stuff.
Yeah, I would.
Your IV, you can ask for saline.
Yeah, but when the time comes, believe me, I shall be pretty forthright in my demands.
That's infuriating, George. I mean, it took them all summer to diagnose it. Like, I had to fight the insurance to get the test run to diagnose it. Yeah. That was my hurdle. But once we got the diagnosis, it was 2 weeks. Like, I got the final diagnosis 2 weeks ago, and I could have had surgery the very next week. But I needed a little bit of time to process what I was and to plan and to clean my house and everything because I can't lift anything right now for a couple weeks. So yeah, that's infuriating to me that.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
That yours is way worse. Mine was just a tiny little one, but the doctor's like, look, this isn't going to heal itself. I don't think any amount of carnivoring is going to reverse a hernia. It's just not.
You can't. It's just not.
You got to have surgery. So I knew. I'm like, well, I met my deductible. The surgery's free, so let's do it. Let's just get it done.
I first became aware of mine in 2018 when I noticed when I coughed, I felt something shift in the inguinal area, but it didn't pop out until September 2022. And I went to the doctor and it was identified as an inguinal hernia, but they said it wasn't big enough or serious enough for them to do anything about. But over the years, I have noticed it's got bigger. So I went back to my doctor on September the 3rd. He said, yes, it has grown and it's spread down into we'll call it the groin. He said that is two factors, which means that you are eligible for surgery. He referred me and I got a letter telling me that basically there was no appointment within at least the next 6 months. So yeah, I'm nursing. It does hurt, it does burn, but I can manage it. And I think that probably because of the fact that I don't have IBS anymore, thanks to Carnivore, I think I'm probably managing it. And I do find that when I go for a walk every day, it does kind of, the circulation makes it improve. So it's at its worst in the morning when it's burning and in pain. But as I get activity, then so the circulation kind of helps it. And
is this a hiatal hernia?
No, it's inguinal. Both me and Amy have got inguinals.
Oh. Yeah, in the groin. And it was weird because like how I found mine was something happened. I don't know, like if I coughed too hard or strained to go to the bathroom or what happened, or I picked something up too heavy, but or if it was always there and I just started noticing it. But I started noticing in April, and how I would notice is I'm tall, and right where it was is when I'm cooking in the kitchen, I would bump up against the counter right in that spot, and I would be like, oh, and I would jump back because it was painful.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is, after being almost 100 days carnivore, the last 3 weeks before my surgery, I had zero pain. Yeah, it was like it almost like it went away. But
so
he
is
confirmed,
this like where the
surgeon confirmed.
Is this where like the intestines coming out through your stomach wall, like the
that's
coming
it,
out?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. You have a tear in the muscle, and the intestine bulges out through it.
Right.
You can have ventral, inguinal. There's probably a couple of others as well.
Can't the muscle cut off the blood circulation to the?
It can do. Yeah, it can do. It's called a strangulated hernia, and that can be fatal. Yeah. I did ask my doctor about it. He said because you've got such a big hernia, it means that the muscle is too far apart to try and rejoin to strangulate it. So he said it's actually quite a good thing that you've got a big hernia, because there is less danger of it being strangulated by the muscles themselves. So yeah, it's just one of those things. I'll get it done eventually, but it's amazing how many people out there have got hernia stories, especially amongst the men. Because obviously it's not so common
he told me it was rare. Told me it was very rare that I had this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then the location, because most people have like hiatal hernias and stuff like that. Yeah. But he said it was very rare, me being a female, that I had a hernia right there. But honestly, my gut feeling, I had a hysterectomy in 2023, I think it was. I think it weakened those, the abdominal wall when they went in and did that surgery. And I have a feeling that's how I got it, was after that surgery.
Sure.
It's just a hunch, though.
One thing I can say about inguinal hernias is I ran it past Dr. Kiltz, and he has had 3 surgeries on inguinal hernias. He had a left and right, and I can't remember which one, but he had them both done over the years. And basically, he tried to go back to work and tried to go back to exercise too quickly on one of them, and it failed, and he had to go back for the 3rd surgery. So we're in good company, Amy. But Dr. Kiltz says. Yeah. He says, be careful about, take your time when we're during the recovery phase, because he actually came back too soon and had to have it done again. So he's actually had 3 inguinal hernia operations.
Oh my gosh. So, I'm kind of thinking I might have another one. I was sitting probably just like this, where I always sit in my bed and watch you guys live. And I got a pain right here under my left rib where my diaphragm is. And it felt like a cramp. but it was a teeny tiny cramp, and I could feel it like kind of cramp up, and then I could feel it like come out like a little snaky thing was coming out, and I kind of pushed it back, and it went away, and I'm like, yeah, F word. I probably have another hernia in that same area, but it hasn't hurt yet. So, my motto, if it doesn't hurt, don't fix it.
If it ain't broken.
What'd you say, George?
I say we can have this saying: if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And
yeah, but you know how that goes. Like, okay, it hurt, and then it'll be a month, and then it'll happen again, and then I'll wait to the last minute. 5 months from now, every day I'll be bent over in pain.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to go.
So guess what happens in 4 days?
You get married.
Oh my gosh.
Second date's marriage in 4 days. Not bad going.
You get promoted. You're quitting carnivore.
1,000 days carnivore. Today's day 996.
Congratulations.
Wow.
An interview.
I'm going to have an interview with Kerry.
You're going to do karaoke?
Well, he's going to turn 1,000 in about 40 days, I think.
Okay, so you're going to do one with...
Huh?
It's fine. It's cool.
Well, I mean, I planned this with Kerry about quite a long time ago.
And he doesn't eat like even fermented stuff, does he? Like he's really just hardcore, right?
No coffee, no.
Yeah.
He's never cheated once.
Peter, what are you going to eat for your 1,000-day celebration?
Yeah. Congrats.
What do you think I'm going to eat?
A bag of potato chips.
A T-bone?
Sauerkraut.
You're going to have a big juicy T-bone?
Yep.
I guess
actually, you know what I might have? I might get lobster. I really like lobster.
Yeah, Terry's saying I've got a nice hat. It looks outbackish. Is Terry Australian? Because this actually is an Australian style hat. But I bought it to go back to Wyoming next year, and I ran it past my friends in Wyoming, and they said that it's good. So
cake.
Cake, not cake. Don't eat cake unless it's meat cake.
That would be
Would
terrible.
you have like a little piece of cake for your birthday? Raise your hand if it was like your birthday. Just like you plan it. You're not cheating.
So when it was my mom's 85th birthday, she had this beautiful, beautiful cake, and I did take a couple bites of the cake. It was so bad. I mean, it was so sweet. Your taste buds change. You know what I mean? And I tasted it. And I was like, I took one more, like a second bite, and I almost spit it out. It was so sweet. It literally felt like I was biting into a solid block of sugar. Like it was so weird. And I was like, I shouldn't have done that. And then I got a little bit of a bellyache just from those 2 bites, And I felt bad. I felt really like guilty. But I was like, you know what? I tried it. It's not going to kill me. Whatever. I don't care.
That oopsie cake, somebody made is it an oopsie cake? Helix, Carnivore Helix, who's that?
Well, Kelly Hogan makes an oopsie cake.
Yeah, she said they made that cake. Has anybody
made that on the panel?
Nah, I don't do those.
You know what? I don't really like these carnivore fake carnivore foods, like, because it just triggers me, like carnivore pizza or carnivore.
Yes,
the carnivore ice cream. Like I don't do any of that stuff.
I made that once, and I don't find like time in my day or need to have anything extra like that. Right. Now I do try some of them, not the ones I've seen online, any of the content creators, but I have taken them to like cover dish dinners. I'll take them to Thanksgiving.
Good idea.
But it's always the first to go. Bacon wrapped shrimp, meaty queso dip with pork rinds.
Because probably they eat the South American diet and their bodies are craving the fat in the treat you bring.
And so I have to make sure that I save some out for myself or I won't get it.
Yeah, I'm not against it at all. Like, I actually read the recipes and watch the recipes, I just think if I made oopsie cake, that oopsie cake, it would be gone. I would eat the whole thing.
too.
Absolutely. I would just, and not at once, but I know I would be like Amy with the cheese, 8 o'clock live, 9:30, oopsie cake, up midnight snack, oopsie cake, up 3 a.m. breakfast time, oopsie cake.
George,
But-
did Lainey go to bed?
I don't think so. I think she's still out in the next room. But I was wondering because I would have thought she'd be back in by here.
She's
by
mopping
now.
the floors.
Maybe if you're still up, let us know. I don't think she's gone to bed.
She's vacuuming.
No, I would hear that, and you would hear it as well.
Yes.
If she was, but
That's what
Deviled
I do
eggs.
too. The deviled eggs. Yeah, I make it with
deviled
cottage
eggs.
cheese. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah,
how do you
I love deviled eggs.
How do you make your deviled eggs? Instead of mayonnaise, what do you use, or do you just make your homemade mayonnaise?
No, I whip up cottage cheese and vinegar, and I put a little bit of mustard and bacon and sour cream.
It sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
And I've been asked for the recipe. I mean, who asked for a recipe for deviled eggs? But when you eat it, no, I meant from like the standard American diet.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like who does that? But there's a total difference in mayonnaise with seed oil, and
oh yeah.
You know what I get? I get this mayonnaise. It's called Chosen. It's avocado oil mayonnaise.
yes,
And it's really good.
It is. I do have it, and I use it occasionally, but
And people do make mayonnaise from bacon grease.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be really good.
Avocado
It didn't turn
brownie?
out for me.
And so,
The bacon
Amy,
grease
did you
now.
go back to the Fatty Coffee Deluxe?
Maybe I'll have one for breakfast tomorrow though, because I haven't weighed myself. I don't care. I'm not tracking my food while I'm recovering. I think that would be stupid. I just need to worry about healing and feeling better. But I think tomorrow morning, maybe I'll have, I can't do the Fatty Coffee Deluxes every day or I'll put 20 pounds on, Peter.
Yeah, but you could do it just for fun tomorrow.
Treat,
Just
yeah. Tomorrow,
like a treat, almost like
I'm
hot
gonna do a
chocolate,
treat.
like hot chocolate.
Yes. Tomorrow I may do it just because, I am recovering and I do deserve a treat. Maybe I won't eat the cheese then if I do
hot
that.
chocolate,
You're
great
gonna
hot
be ready
chocolate. The Redmond's Relight or salty Coco Loco.
Yeah, I haven't even had those. I
Okay,
have not
Coco
had.
Loco's good.
I've only
hot
had.
chocolate.
Yeah, I've only had unflavored because I wanted to stop all sweets for a while. But
Gotcha.
at some point, I think I will introduce the flavored salties back in once in a while,
Gotcha.
just because I don't think that'll hurt anything.
I have the unflavored, but Coco Loco is pretty good. I haven't had it in a while. It's
I know, me neither.
I have a big bag of it, so I was kind of making it last. I'll probably bring it with me on the trip.
I was addicted to Coco Loco. Like I drank it every day in my coffee. I was addicted to it. So that would be a once in a while treat.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, sweets don't affect me. I mean, they don't. Now, put a soft pretzel in front of me, and I might salivate.
Sharon, you or me? That's what I was talking to Doug about the other day.
Wait a
People
minute,
talk about all their food, and none of it's tempting. Chocolate cake, none of it. None of it. No, nothing. And then
Wait,
someone
Sharon,
said,
are you from Philadelphia?
I'm from Seaford, Delaware.
Okay,
Same
because
thing.
soft pretzels. I'm from Philly, and you're talking my language.
I've had them up
Oh, yeah.
there. Well, I'm 35 minutes from the beach, the boardwalk. So we've got, it's got them there.
A friend of mine from work was texting me from New York City, and you could tell he's from Florida because I said, you have to have bagels while you're there. Oh my gosh, they're so good. He goes, oh, which store should I go to? I just laughed my butt off. I'm like, it's New York. Bagels. And he's just buying from a bagel shop. There's one every block.
I'm not a bagels person.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was a definite bread addict.
Just the bread, yeah.
We had bagel and lox every Saturday growing up, forever. New York bagels.
Southern Keto's latest.
from those cookies at your job, the fresh baked free cookies.
I have not broken on that, Amy. It's
Good.
been, I haven't had one, because I can't. If I have one, it's like the
Yep.
waterfall. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
It would be ugly. It would be ugly.
But I tell people you should plan a cheat meal. I don't care your diet. It's if you are like occasionally, just Christmas. I mean, are you going to go to the holiday and just bring your steak, for in other words? So I'm trying to think of what I could eat. Like, what would I like to quote unquote cheat on? That's still keto or something. I can't think of a damn thing. I can't think of one thing. I'm like, no.
I didn't last year at all.
Can't think of anything I want.
This year, I'm trying different vegetables. And so
yeah.
far, it won't be cauliflower. It won't be broccoli. It won't be anything lettuce, or it won't be salad.
Yeah.
Green beans I tried recently. They did not affect me. Like I didn't break out in a rash like I do with the other stuff, and it didn't upset my stomach. So if I had a small amount, I would be okay.
Yeah.
But I had about a quarter cup 2 days in a row, and I didn't go to the bathroom for a week. I felt like Sean Baker.
Wait a minute. You had a quarter cup of what?
Green beans.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't dare with veggies.
Ooh, I don't like green beans.
I've tried different ones, just little bits. The only thing I can regularly eat that doesn't affect me negatively is like kimchi or sauerkraut or dill pickle. That's basically it.
That's what I eat.
Make my own kimchi.
Yeah.
You make your
Keto
own kimchi?
Yes. Actually, I'll have to do a video on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It'll have to be a video, not a live stream, because it takes several days. But
Rick
as soon as I feel better, I'll make a video.
Rick, the duck man, makes his own sauerkraut.
Oh yeah.
And yogurt.
Same process.
And he makes his
He's
own
making yogurt right now. I was asking him what kind he made or how he did it.
Yeah, he makes yogurt and sauerkraut.
I think what I'll do for my cheat thing is we at Christmas sometimes we actually pay for it because it's easier. We usually when a family gets together, we do the what's the board with cheese, whatever, and everything, and
charcuterie.
Charcuterie, yeah.
Yeah. So I think this year that will be my little, because I do love olives and things
There
like
you
that.
go.
Oh, I just bought some the Kalamata olives at
Yeah.
where did I buy them at Trader Joe's? Just in a jar.
Yeah.
And they were very clean, very clean.
I haven't had a charcuterie since last Christmas, and I became carnivore the following January. But I'm looking forward to doing that.
Kalamata olives are about the best because that's actually a region of Greece where they come from, and they are original. And that's what I used to eat when I ate olives was Kalamata olives.
Y'all, with Costco, we have the closest Costco is almost 2 hours from here.
Oh,
are you kidding?
I know.
Do you have a Trader Joe's near you or an Aldi? Do you have Aldi?
Yeah, it's about 35 minutes.
Which one?
Aldi.
Oh, they have Kalamata olives there.
Aldi.
Yeah.
They sell Kalamata olives at Aldi.
I have Walmart, Save-A-Lot, and Food Lion, and that's it. And ordered. Have any of you ordered from that Miller's Biofarm?
No, it's too expensive. I can't afford that.
Check out.
I keep meaning to, but I haven't.
Check out Dutch Meadows. It is just up the road in PA from them, and they are much more reasonable.
Hey, Julie wants to know what kimchi is. Kimchi. Sorry.
Spicy sauerkraut.
Yep, Korean, and you add a Korean red pepper spice. And you can make it as hot or as mild as you want. And then they use Napa cabbage. I think it's Napa cabbage, but I don't use Napa cabbage because Napa cabbage is a little high in carbs. I use just regular cabbage to make mine. And then I substitute out some of the veggies that they put in theirs because I make mine more keto with lower. I use regular red radishes, and then you can put cucumbers in there too.
Yeah.
But basically, you soak it in salt for several hours, the cabbage, and then you rinse it. And then you pack it into a jar. and with your vegetables, and like it rots in a jar. It's like rotten
Mhm.
vegetables. You let it sit on the counter, but it ferments and creates bacteria, the good bacteria. And then, and the first time I made this, I'm like, there's no way in heck I'm going to be able to eat this. This is gross. And then I put fish sauce in it too. And my husband had to help me burp them. And he's like, this smells like garbage. I can't repeat exactly what he said, but he said this smells so terrible. But honestly,
Does
I
it smell
love
like
it.
a
It's
poop explosion, though?
like a dead body, honestly. Dead
Look,
body.
Rick's worried about a poop explosion with his.
Oh, he had to change his. So, for those of you who don't know Rick, I'm pretty sure everybody here knows Rick, but he makes his own gas out of poop, rotten fruits like strawberries and grass clippings. So I call it the strawberry flavored poop gas. But he had to go change his tank out. I don't know what that means. Like, I don't know how you change your tank of poop gas. But that's what he's talking about in the chat.
I think, was it on one of the time, could have been mine, that he described how he does it. It was very cool.
He did it on mine too.
The best, one of the best live streams I ever saw. Amy, we interviewed Rick, and he started talking about the poop gas, and Amy's like this. She's like her face. She's like I've never seen it. It's the funniest thing. I started laughing. Oh my God,
Peter,
Amy,
don't
your
make
face.
me laugh.
No,
Well,
but
and
at first, the surprise on your face was like you couldn't believe, like when you realized he wasn't kidding. Like you were like, at first you thought he was kidding, and then he was serious. He's like, no, I use poop to cook.
Yep.
I was in shock. I had no idea. I knew that, there's always a chance Rick is going to, give new information out that nobody's ever heard before. I had never heard him say that on a live stream, and I've probably been following him for like a year now.
But
I've never heard him say he cooks with poop.
The one thing about Rick is he doesn't bullshit at all. Like he tells it the way it is.
Mm-hmm. That's what he does. What are kimchi pills? Anybody know? Bacon Runner, Main Runner's here.
I don't know.
What are kimchi? George,
I've never heard
what
of
are
them.
what are kimchi pills?
No, that's not something I know at all, to be honest with you. Juliet, kimchi is a mystery to me. By the way, who's got the cuckoo clock?
I do.
Okay.
Beef.
Yeah, Terry's asking. Yeah, I used to work in Switzerland, and I always used to bring cuckoo clocks home as gifts for my family. But yeah. I never had one myself though.
Oh, I love it. It was my husband's.
I go to my mom's house.
A friend of mine, when I was growing up, his mom collected cuckoo clocks, and it was in the kitchen. There was a whole bunch of them, and they would all go off at the same time.
It's like a clock shop.
Oh, yeah, but there was all different cuckoo sounds. That was crazy.
That's neat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody that has spent the night here, they're like, "How do you stand that?" I was like, "It's like living by a railroad track."
He had one clock where the cuckoo would come out of this little wooden door, and it would come out and go cuckoo. Woo, woo.
Well, mine does, but that's off right now.
Oh.
A kimchi pill is a dietary supplement that contains concentrated extracts or postbiotics from fermented kimchi.
That's gross. That sounds gross.
Improve gut health and digestion. Well, I guess if they don't want to eat the sauerkraut.
Yeah. Like most of those pills, the stomach acid kills the bacteria that's in them. I think you have to actually eat the food that's fermented. I don't know. I'm not a professional. Yeah.
It's always best. It's the same thing. I've been taking omega 3s forever, and 75% say they oxidize too. So some take them, some don't. So I don't know. I'm not taking them anymore right now because I've learned how to eat sardines.
Oh my gosh, I can't.
2 cans every other day.
I can't.
They're so good. They're so delicious.
One day.
They're good. I'll probably have some after this live stream because we talked about them, and I'm trying not to eat the cheese.
I sat my 1 can that I had out on my counter like twice a week for probably 4 or 5 months before I actually said, I think I can do this. And then I was like, what was I waiting for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My absolute carnivore weakness is pork rinds or pork scratchings, as we call them over here.
Oh.
I eat far too many of them, but sometimes I think, am I hungry? No, I'll just have a packet of pork rinds. So, yeah,
You call them pork scratchings?
Yeah, we call them pork
Scratchings?
scratchings. They are known as scratchings over here.
What does scratchings mean? Like, is it a verb or an adjective?
No, it's just.
They call them cracklings.
I don't really know why. Yeah, pork cracklings would have been better, but they've got the name pork scratchings over the years. So I don't know the history of that, to be honest with you. But they are known they are a pub snack, and you ask for a packet of pork scratchings. So it's you don't get them in every supermarket. You actually have to go looking for them to buy them. They're in every pub, but you've got to go looking for them.
Really?
Yeah, to get them in a supermarket. But I know where I can get. I've got 2 outlets here in Bridgewater and Somerset, and I can't stop myself from buying them whenever I go out. And
are they zero carb like ours, like cookies?
Pretty much so. They do vary. They're not all created equal, but the ones which I prefer are zero carb. Yeah, they are just genuinely pork rind, pork cracklings. As
some of them are a little bit. Dennis,
they are so good, but they broke some of my teeth.
Some of them like that are hard. Yeah. Vegan. Oh my gosh.
I'm having fun reading the chat here, putting it
in. Yeah, Rick's giving his usual rundown on things.
Yeah,
dog and cat. Oh my gosh, I could deal with dog poop. I don't know about cat. Cat poop's rough.
Oh yeah. Ah, Julie. That's really nice.
No.
It's good I'm reading the chats because I'm just letting you guys talk, and I tend to interrupt a lot, so I'm like, focus on the chats, and I'm laughing my butt off over here. So Rick, I think you're ready for tomorrow. No mic problems, no computer problems, no camera problems.
So what time is that?
7 a.m. Eastern.
Rick.
No, 8.
Rick,
8 Eastern.
Okay. Rick, are we allowed to chat freely on your channel?
Oh my gosh. Don't start.
Stream. That's why I didn't come Thursday night, Peter.
You missed it today. It was brutal. It was Brad. He was yelling at everybody for chatting, like in the chat, and I think Mitch is getting dangerously close to really losing his audience, because even I was like, man, Mitch, either you turn off the chat, okay, and just post videos and field the comments. There's no need to do a live stream. In other words, if people can't come and just chat freely, okay. Like, I can listen to Mitch and chat at the same time. I'm sure most but unfortunately, retired Rick comes in and says, well, I don't really listen to what you're saying, but once in a while, if I hear something I like, and Mitch latched on to that, oh, nobody's listening to me. You know what I mean? And just extrapolated that to everybody. And I'm telling you, he went berserko, and he's gonna alienate his audience.
I feel bad because I feel like he's unwell. I feel like he's not well. I don't know what his current medical condition is from the stroke or whatever, but I don't know if it's that he just can't keep up with the chat or what's going on. It's not my business.
Yeah,
but
that's 450 people. Yeah, I saw that. I heard
the purpose of live streams.
Can he just not look at it? Because I mean that I'm not, criticizing him, but that's how YouTube works in live chat.
You connect with your audience, and the audience it's a meeting place for community members to have the community and talk to each other. And so, like,
I always say it's like an ongoing house party. It's like where everybody gets together and chats.
Well, what Mitch is saying is, like, I'm the teacher and this is my classroom and you should all be quiet and listen to me. Well, then if that's the way it is, then just post a video, do your lecture, and then field comments, just like every video. You can leave a comment, but you can't have it both ways. You can't try and like say what you can and can't say in a chat, and you're chatting too much. You're not listening to me. Whatever. I mean, then you got to turn it's not even turn the chat off, because if there is no chat, it's a video. It's
Exactly.
not a live stream.
I
watch
his
used
videos.
to love Mitch when he used to do his walk and talks in the morning,
Yeah.
which he recorded. That was when I followed Mitch. When he went live,
I liked when he was cooking.
I was one of the earliest people that he alienated for the reasons that we're talking about. So I don't actually go on to Mitch's lives anymore. But I used to really, really enjoy Mitch when he was out walking and talking.
Well, it's gotten very, very, very negative. Okay.
It has.
And I you know what? I'm not going to try and tell Mitch what to do. I'm not going to send him an email. I'm not going to call him on the phone. All I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to moderate as long as he has a chat, and I'll moderate the stuff that I think, will upset him. Okay. Which I do. But I think eventually he's either going to get to the point, I really believe, that he's going to just stop this YouTube thing because he's just so upset. He can't have it both ways. He can't have live streams. Okay. He can't have live streams the way he's continuing. It's not going to continue where he's yelling at everybody, for chatting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And castigating people and yelling at people. It's not going to last long, guys. It's going to be over.
The thing is that the Mitch wants to be this classroom teacher every day. But what he's got to remember is that the world has moved on in the 18 months since he started. Most of us who were newbies back in those days, we're now coaches ourselves. We now know a lot. And, he can't keep just teaching because we are now much more experienced than we were when we first discovered Mitch. I learned a lot from Mitch back in the early days, but I've moved on from then. I think we're all coaches here.
Well, not only that,
George,
I
think we are.
But George, most of us aren't really. We're coming also. Not only yes, we want to hear interesting things on every live stream. You tune in to hear interesting guests and talks, but more so for me, I come for the camaraderie and say, hey, what's up, Amy? What's up, George?
It's a party, Peter. That's what I always say. It's like one ongoing house party.
That's what I'm saying, but without. But I mean, if you're
lies to the lies,
but that's not limited to Mitch and on purpose. That's everywhere. Like that's.
But if I don't, I think what Amy was saying is if I don't feel comfortable chatting, I mean, it's gotten to the point where even Donna, main runner, is saying, I don't think I'm going to say anything. Well, what's that all about? You mean I'm not going to talk? Then why even come?
Amy.
Peter.
My favorite is Tuesday night into Wednesday morning for me, and that is Keto Cookout, because that is just an absolute, it's a free-for-all. Yeah. Russ doesn't pretend that he's going to learn anything. In fact, it's a mark against anybody who does try and teach anybody anything. It's just a get together, a hangout, and I like that because I believe that Carnivore is fun, and that's why I'm here. Really,
well,
because
I'm here to have fun. If you take what Mitch is doing is he's taking the fun out of Carnivore for all of his audience, and it's becoming a yelling session. Like somebody like yelling at their kids or something.
Yeah, exactly.
And I got to tell you something. If it continues, I may exit stage right, guys. Yeah, I'm serious.
I have done. And I'll tell you who else that me and Lainey really like to watch as well. And I think she's with us tonight. And that is Erin Booby Goats. Because she makes her whole lives about interacting with the audience. She's got the comments so that they come up continuously. So basically she encourages everybody to interact with each other and with her. And it works because we love going on with it.
Well, and I will tell you on Rick's Saturday show. Go ahead, Amy.
Amy.
Say something because I'm
I have something to say first. I was up next. Guess what?
Who's up next?
I missed PhD class.
Yeah, we missed PhD class tonight.
And I'm on here.
Okay, we're playing hooky, but I got to go back to Peter's statement. So, look, Peter is 1,000% correct. The reason why you guys don't know who I am and I just came on the scene in the last year is because I have been doing successful ketovore, mostly carnivore for 8 years. I didn't even know there was a community. I would go into Dr. Barry's live streams and that was it. So for me to go into, I know what to do. I lost 110 pounds. I'm a coach. I'm becoming a coach. I don't need someone to sit there and tell me, shut up, don't talk. this is a classroom. I'm teaching you. I mean, essentially I am paying for that in the PhD, but I learned of this community a year ago and made so many friends, hundreds of friends. I am there to listen to the presenter and to talk with all of my friends. And that just kind of totally turned me off. I'm like, look, I know what to do. I don't need you to tell me what to do. I already know. And my situation is different from, Peter's, is different from Juliet's, is different from Sharon's, is different from George's. We all have to tweak and do our own N=1. Someone can't just sit there. They can give you suggestions, but they can't just sit there and tell you what to do. But no, you're not allowed to chat. I'm like, I talk so much, believe it or not. I talk so much. I don't think I can shut up in a live stream. I'm sorry, not even in the chat. So I'm not.
But
I'm just
you
not
know what? But hold on.
I'm not going.
But there's never been a live stream other than Mitch's where people have been told to shut up.
Well, yeah, I have a problem with that. I'm sorry. It
have you
turned
ever
me
been
off.
in any other live stream
No.
where the person who's speaking is saying, you guys are talking too much, or you guys aren't listening to me? I've never had anybody do that. That's where it's like weird.
He seems to identify what's going on with himself, but that's even worse because he sees it and he knows it, and he even related it to an ex-wife, but he's doing the same thing.
Well, all I'm saying is I really like Mitch. I do. And I get a lot from
he's
what
funny.
he's saying.
He can be funny.
It's nothing to do with
what I'm saying is it's going in a bad direction. Yeah. It's going in a bad direction. And my fear is that he is going to lose a lot of the core people like the core carnivores.
I do feel bad for him.
Yeah, and I mean it's a shame because that core group is what built his following, you know what I mean? And then from that, all you guys have kind of started your own channels. Erin, Amy, Juliet, George, whatever, everyone, Rick, everyone's Thomas. Okay. Mm-hmm. And you know what? Everyone's kind of doing their own thing. So, but in everybody else's channels of the ones I just mentioned, it's like encouraged for people to talk.
Yeah.
And I like to chat. Like Amy, I agree with you. I enjoy like asking each other, like, what's working for you? What's not working for you? Like when Amy was struggling with the weight and stuff, or her knees, or I don't know, whatever it is. And I try and use my experience, but like I'll be in Mitch's thing and he'll be like, oh, there goes Pete. Oh, he's coaching, giving people advice. Well, because then he's not the star of the show. Now Peter's the star of the show, or Rick's the star of the show. And so, no, it should be in a chat where everybody's the star. Everybody's like able to not be a star, but to share. And sharing is caring.
Yeah, exactly. Didn't Mitch actually
caring is caring.
I didn't hear this. I don't watch Mitch so much anymore. But didn't he actually say that he does have a problem with there being too many coaches out there? And he doesn't like the fact that there's so many coaches out there.
Right. He said everybody's a coach now. Everybody's a coach.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But then again, we've still got a world to conquer, folks. There's maybe, I don't know how many carnivores there are, but maybe 3 million people around the world.
George, even if there were 1,000 carnivore coaches for 1 million people.
Yeah. But no, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that the world has got 7 billion people. So therefore, take away 3 million and take away 1 billion. But the coaches, we still got 6 billion people to work on. That's a lot of work. It really is.
But George, even if it was 1,000 coaches for 1 million people, there's not nearly enough coaches.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, I'm being even more extreme, but you're right, Peter.
No, I mean that's a drop in the bucket. That's not enough to coach. That's not enough. 1,000 to coach 1 million.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, so there's not too many coaches, and we need to get the message out more. Is it Mitch? I don't know. Is Mitch trying to keep it in the house, within the family, within the tribe? I don't know.
Well, I can tell you this: when I go to Kiltz's at 6, I can chat. Whatever. No one says, Peter, you're talking too much. I haven't had anybody. Ali is, or Dr. Nelson has never said, Peter, you're talking too much.
Because that chat flows. That it really is. It's a great start to my day, with everybody's day. And Lainey's joined the KMT now. She's in the chat nearly every morning with us, and it just flows, doesn't it? It's great fun. And
I'll tell you, one of the best chats of them all, the Mac Daddy of all chats, is Rick's Saturday morning chat.
Oh yeah,
because
I'm with you.
Rick, you could be a vegan and come into Rick's thing. You can come in and start being a troll, and Rick does not care. He does not.
I know.
Care.
Yeah, okay. Saturdays I devote to my other passion of horse racing, but I'm always aware that Rick's on. I just don't get a chance to get on.
I mean, I'm telling you, he goes forever. That guy, like, he'll go
8.5 hours. I think is his record or something. I noticed last week when I looked at the recording, it was only 5 hours, which is
one time,
a short day.
Wasn't it? Wasn't it 12 his record?
One time he went for like 10 or 12 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, my daughter is a college professor. So what I told her, she lives at home, so I was telling her about Mitch.
And not only that,
she was dying laughing. She's like, he's obviously never actually been a teacher or professor. I said, I don't think so. She goes, Mom, yeah. I mean, she teaches college. She said the real world doesn't work that way. Go ahead.
Who's never been a professor?
Oh, my daughter.
At Miami-Dade. Oh.
My daughter I was telling her about Mitch, and she said, oh, he's obviously never taught. Like Mitch has never been taught.
Yeah. He was a flight instructor. He was a flight instructor.
No, her point is, even in college, my daughter's a professor.
Yeah.
People talk. They talk during class. They talk at the beginning of class. They all greet each other. Like, kids aren't quiet in a classroom like Mitch wants us to be. Is the point she's
pretty soon it's going to get very quiet, because I'm telling you, people are going to start to go away. You piss people off, they're going to leave.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but I have. I've already gone for Mitch, because I just haven't got time. Since I joined the US Carnivore community, I've kind of run out of time. I don't even listen to Dave Mack anymore. I don't tend to listen to anything which is recorded unless it's very special, because I love doing the lives, either in chat or as we are tonight. And I've got 3 books to write, trying to do this course. I'm trying to set up a limited company. We're trying to set up a global, carnivore coaching network. Where is the time to do some things that, unless you really want to do it, and I'm sorry, but Mitch he's not top of my list anymore. So I've not subscribed to him anymore. So anyway, it's sad, because I liked him so much a year ago when he used to do the walk and talks, but I've moved on. I've moved on from that.
Yeah, it's a shame.
I mean, when you think about the number of newer channels there are since those days.
Well, I think
we've got Juliet, we've got Erin, we've got Amy. I've got a funny story about Amy, actually. Can I tell my funny story? Yeah. About 5 months ago, I started Facebook in June, and one of my earliest ones was this girl called Amy from the States, and who was a carnivore. And do you know, I never ever thought that this girl called Amy had a channel, and it took me about 4 months of being friends with Amy on Facebook before I put the 2 and 2 together that she was Rockin Coach Amy. So it took me until about 4 weeks ago or 5 weeks ago to actually subscribe to her channel. So I've apologized to you in the past, Amy, and I will apologize to you again. My friend of long standing on Facebook, I didn't even realize you had a channel. But hey, we got that right.
I'm happy now. I mean, we have each other's channels and friendship still, so it's all good.
Well, exactly. George, I think it's a natural evolution. Starts with a few influencers. Everybody would go to Dr. Barry and Dr. Chafee, whatever. And then it branched off, and you had the Mitches and the Kilts and whatever. And now it went from that to the Amy's, the Juliets, the Thomases, the Georges, you know what I mean? Like the Ricks. I mean, there are these little like offshoots of other channels. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think this format, this chat show format, we're not talking about electrolytes. We're not talking about macronutrients. We're not talking about vitamins and minerals. We're talking about life. And I think that is becoming more popular now.
Well, but George, I think what people are looking for when the chat gets too big, okay, it gets too big and it's moving too fast, you don't feel like you've got that community.
Like
So
Dr.
these smaller
Berg.
channels, where the smaller channels where you have no more than say 40 or 50 people in the chat,
Exactly, Peter. Yeah.
maybe even 20 or something.
Yeah.
You feel like you're like I feel like I'm with you, 4 other people or 5 other people, like we're like in each other's bedroom just chatting away.
We are in each other's bedroom.
In our pajamas.
Peter's right here.
Yeah.
Don't tell Doug. Terry did the door. I'm just dying laughing at this chat. You guys are so fun.
I doubt I will get too big, but I don't want to get too big because I like the smallness and being able to have one-on-one communication with, the audience. I don't know.
Get too big
Probably
and you have
shouldn't say
weird trolls and
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dustin has a good point. You can slow the chat down too. You can slow the chat so it's slower.
Oh, so
It's a YouTube feature.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
No, you're back. Everybody disappeared for a few seconds.
That's a good one. Dr. Kiltz can maybe help him. Yeah, mindset. Wonder how that would work.
Yeah.
Oh. How do you slow your chat?
Yeah, for a few-
Is it in StreamYard or?
About a minute or so. And again, it's not like you're coming in and out.
Oh, sorry. Is it my microphone, guys, or is
No,
it
it's
yours?
Seen
I think it's me. I think probably.
How many people are in the chat?
Oh,
so it's 2 channels. Right now
I think they're
I
on
can't
Amy.
Amy's got 20.
Yeah, they're mainly on yours, Amy. I have a few on mine.
31 on Amy's.
Oh,
I can't even
yeah,
see
you
that
feel
number.
like you're hanging around the same room.
And let's see.
31, yep.
Let's see. I have 4 on mine. Woohoo!
I kept flipping back and forth.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's all
Things
fun.
can get a bit chaotic sometimes. I was going to tell the story about CB and myself the other night when Dr. Nelson was interviewing Deanna, and she kept on freezing. And CB said, everybody take a screenshot of Deanna's face. And,
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah,
He looked really good.
said, CB, you're a very naughty boy. And then he came back and he said, too right, George, or something. I said, careful, CB, you're going to get us put into detention in a minute. And somebody said that they were actually watching, was it Juliet, I think it was? It said they're watching Dr. Nelson's faces and he was trying to keep a straight face. He almost started laughing himself about it all. So, yeah, it can be, when he was trying to be serious, but of course we were having a laugh in the chat.
I thought CB's comment was so hysterical, but CB and I are close. I would not give him the satisfaction. I wanted everybody to ignore it for a second, and you all did, which was great because I know when he writes something so funny, and he knows it's funny, and we know it's funny, but we don't respond, like it just falls dead. So then we started the separate chat, George. I'm like, I think it's hysterical, but I'm not giving him the satisfaction. But CB was reading me write that on the side. It was so funny.
The person I felt sorry for was Dr. Nelson because he was reading it and he was trying to keep a straight face when he was doing a serious interview.
You could see him just dying laughing. Dr. Kiltz. Okay, I'm trying to keep up with you guys. Oh my God. I left Rick in the waiting room.
No.
Oh my God.
How long have you been in the waiting room?
Hold on.
Well, can you hear me?
How long were you
That
there?
sounds great.
Oh, probably 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Look at the ducks.
Is that a twerking duck? That's a twerking duck.
Now, see, there's nothing wrong with ducks, is there?
Holy crap, your microphone sounds loud, but it sounds good.
Well, let me turn it down a bit.
It's the Rush Limbaugh special.
Oh, is that any better?
Yeah, but how did you get it? Did you get? I know how, but did you get everything fixed up? The computer and stuff yet, or no?
Well, I haven't built a new computer yet, but that's on the
Right.
way. And I'll tell you, it's going to change my channel for the better, big time.
I'm
Well,
excited.
Rick, your sound is excellent.
Yeah, it's great.
That was $9 spent at Computer Center.
Why? What did you buy?
You need to tell Dr. Baker where you get your equipment.
What did you buy, Rick? Because whatever you bought, it's like pristine sound.
It was one of those, and I don't remember. I think it's a Vantech, which is a company that makes cheap power supplies.
Yeah.
They sell it as a USB sound card. They have it at Micro Center. I actually made a short video about it.
Yeah,
when I went
I've
down
never
there.
heard of that. Yeah.
And it has an audio input and output. So you can plug a headphone into it so you can monitor your sound, but it also has the microphone input. And the one I was using was a piece of junk. And then somehow it got incompatible. So I don't know.
No, I mean, it sounds professional, like studio quality.
Well, the good thing is the microphone is probably older than I am.
Yeah,
And
well, that's a great high quality mic, man.
yeah, it's a Shure SM55. It's a 55S is what it is. It's from
Yeah.
the 60s. I think it's from 1964 was the date that was on it. The problem was when I got it, it smelled like an ashtray. I remember years ago. I had to clean it up, put a foam filter and all that. But after cleaning, it works beautifully. So I think they still make these.
Well, it's amazing. It's amazing.
The chat's going crazy. I'm trying to keep up and get them up there. So you all can
Lewis
see.
is back now as well. Lewis
You
left
will
early,
always-
but he's
Well,
CB's in the chat.
you got two quacks in here.
Always have
Your
a
hair
duck on
looks
my
different,
channel.
Rick.
I will
What did
never
you
take
do?
away your duck.
I have
What
not
did you do?
styled it. All I did, I took a shower and I combed
I
it, and
like
that's
it.
all I've done.
It's like a side part thing with you have wave to it in the front.
Well, that's how it is before it gets the lard and tallow treatment.
I like it. Where
Yeah.
is Lewis? Make sure he's not
He's
here.
home
again.
now.
No, I don't-
He's home. He left us earlier, but now he's home, so he's
I
on.
see him there.
So, Rick, you don't use any of that black boot polish in your hair?
I don't color anything. Trust me.
You know what I'm talking about? That stuff that in the round tins.
I remember that. But then again, I mean, if you didn't want the greasy kid stuff, you could always get Brill cream. A little dab will do you.
Yeah,
I remember.
Yeah.
Did you just say the Flintstones? A little dabble do you? Yabba dabba do you?
Well, that commercial, they said the girls will all pursue you.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Never
That's
worked for me.
Peter says, where did I get that?
When's your next date with Kara, Peter? Is that tomorrow?
Sunday night.
Where are you going? I'm sorry if
Going
you
to
said I missed.
Seasons 52 restaurant.
Sounds expensive.
It's a nice place.
Are you going to pay?
Huh.
Of course, I always pay. Why would I not pay? I mean, what kind of guy doesn't pay for a date?
I don't know.
What's a
I never
date?
dated one that didn't pay.
It's a
A
piece
date
of
is
fruit,
where
Rick.
there's
You
a
wouldn't be
big
interested
giant
in it.
iguana on the table.
Well, what happens if you take your date and then on the way there you saw a big fat iguana on the side of the road?
Well, I'd
Ditch
have to
the
get
date.
my first of all, I'd have to get my crossbow out. That's number one. I would
Well, you
get it
saw.
out of the trunk of my car. I'd kill it. Then I'd cut off the tail and the legs, and then I'd boil it.
Well, did you see last Friday what I caught?
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
yes.
that was a good one.
That was delicious.
Yeah.
I filed him under D for delicious.
Wait a minute. Did you eat the one in the file cabinet?
Absolutely. I ate 2 iguanas last weekend.
He had one in the file cabinet outside in his backyard. He put him in a file cabinet, this old rusty file cabinet.
That's right. And when he was ready, now he tried to hide from me. I pulled the drawer out. He grabbed on the side. I had to use my foot. He was holding on to that file cabinet, let me tell you.
Well, he didn't want to get eaten.
I guess he knew what was coming.
It's a house of horror. It's a house of iguana horrors. Can you imagine that poor iguana knowing that he's done for and he's fighting Rick, trying to keep that door from coming open? in that house of horrors. Oh my God, poor iguana.
And we all try to eat regenerative farm kind animals, kind of beef, and like, treat them better. Treat them better before you.
Oh, I'm sure the end came very quickly.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, a knife straight through the head.
Right.
Oh.
Uh,
And then he cooked them with some poop gas.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, I had to change my poop gas tonight. I was trying to boil the water to put the powdered milk in, and the fire went out. And I go there, and I'm trying to light it, and it won't light. Like, why do I have no gas coming out? I go in the backyard. The inner tube's all deflated. Like, oh, no, I ran out of gas. So I had to switch. Well, I had to switch to the other tank, and that one, the inner tube was really bulging out. So that thing was loaded with gas. So I switched the valve. Yeah, I switched the valve over. Then you got to bleed the air out of it, because if you light it, it may go back and explode the line. I've had that happen before. It's like a bam, and then your gas line's broken, and then you can't cook. You got to run a new gas line.
There's poop everywhere.
Well, no, that's when the tank blows. That's the worst part. That's when it's not properly fermented. You got air mixed in there, and then you light it, and it blows up. That's horrible, because it's a loud noise. My right ear, I almost lost my hearing for a few days when that thing blew up. The cap went flying out of there, and then poop erupted like a volcano.
wallets. Yeah, what do you do with the skin?
Iguana skin?
Yeah.
Usually I throw it away, but I'm going to try to get it when I get a really big iguana. I'm going to make a bike seat out of it. You know, I do riding talks. You talk about Mitch, how he used to do walking talks. Well, I do riding talks on a regular basis.
Ladies, don't they make handbags out of alligator skin or something? I think that was quite popular a few years ago. Rick could go into a new line of iguana skin handbags, you know?
Well, an iguana
when we
skin,
say handbags, we mean purse. Purses. I think you call them purses or clutches.
I'll bet you the iguana skin is even more soft than an alligator.
Oh, yeah. And the thing is, if I can get a big enough iguana, it'll be big enough to cover my bike seat. If you have to splice them together, it's kind of tricky to sew them. And then if you get water in there. But what I want to do, I'm going to get a really big, like a 4-foot iguana or bigger. And then I always eat the legs and tail, but the body I usually don't eat. So I'll skin that, and then I'll stretch it out on a board, put some nails on it, and then stretch it and let it dry. Scrape off any fat or whatever. You turn it upside down, put some salt on there or washing soda, and then that'll dry it out. And then once it's dried out, you can use oil, coconut oil. I like to use linseed oil, which is basically flax seeds. You grind them up, and then you boil it, and it makes like an oil. That's how they used to make paint in the old days. You put that all over the iguana skin. And then if you want to make it stronger, you get some heavy cloth, like a canvas, and bond it together with the glue, and then stretch it and put it over the seat. Have a really nice bike seat, you know, and I think it'd be pretty good. Maybe get some iguana claws as decorations on the handlebars. Be like Crocodile Dundee's bike.
There you go.
Rick, Carnivore Helix has a question.
What's
Do
that?
iguanas have a pee hole and a poop hole?
Yes.
No, they have.
Oh my God.
They're like a bird. They have one hole. That's it.
Wow.
I felt that was an important question.
So everything comes out one hole?
Same thing with a duck or a chicken.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
The poop, the pee, the eggs all come out of the same hole.
Yeah, Dr. Berry did a short video on cooking, whatever, and he goes, and I had the eggs from the chicken butts.
Mm-hmm. Straight from the
Did you
chicken
hear that?
butt.
It was weird because he doesn't usually.
He always does that.
Does he? I
Yeah,
didn't think
he
I
always
heard
does.
him right because he seemed kind of serious on his little thing, and then he's like, up the chicken butt. And I'm like, oh my God. Wait, we have a question. We have a question. Yes.
Lots of cues.
Jerry.
Yes, I have. He likes it.
What's the question?
Does Milton eat iguana meat? He likes it.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Let me yell at my. How do I mute? I got to mute.
Everybody's quiet now.
Okay, I'm unmute.
Everybody's
Sorry.
reading the chat. That's really why I think.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I
I
was
think
waiting to hear more questions.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
more
think we're
questions,
yeah.
anybody?
Oh yeah, we need more questions. Everyone come up. Oh, there's one.
Uh,
Wieners? Question mark.
Bill wants to know if an iguana has a wiener.
Do
No,
they have wieners?
ducks do.
Please don't make me laugh. I have one stitch left from my surgery and I'm about to pop it.
What's a duck wiener look like?
Like a corkscrew.
Oh my god.
It's about that long when it pops out.
Oh my god.
Really?
Yeah. All you got to do is look on YouTube for duck mating and you'll see
Oh.
what it is.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Rick, what's your favorite movie? You start.
The last movie I watched was called Moving Violations. That's
Sharon,
the last
what's
time
Oh,
I
go
was at
ahead.
the Wometco Twin Theater. That was the last time I ever went to a movie.
Rick, I've got a movie that you've got to watch. You may have already seen it. You probably have. It's from the 90s. I think it's from the 90s. It's called Office Space.
I never saw it.
Rick, this is so right up your alley. It is so right up Rick's alley. Rick,
Amy,
if you ever get a
face.
chance to watch the movie Office Space, it has who's in that movie? Oh, Jennifer Aniston's
For
in it.
Aniston. So, Rick, because you have a computer sciencey kind of background and I have a computer science, the funny thing is my first programming job out of college was in COBOL. And guess what?
Oh my God.
Guess what? I love that movie. My major project was to change all of the 2-digit years and code it to 4-digit years. And so and that's like what the whole movie was about. Like it was in
Yeah.
the late 90s. It was
Yeah.
about the 2-digit
Y2K
programming
Y2K.
code year.
How
So that
Yeah.
was like my favorite movie because I was living it.
I remember that. That was a big deal. They thought the whole world was going to end.
But Rick, it's right up your alley. It has everything that you love in it. Not only that, just like this one guy, the character, he goes to work and he absolutely hates his job as in the computer company, and he does everything that he possibly can to get fired. Okay. And he ends up getting promoted because he literally just doesn't care. And they go, oh my God, this guy's amazing. He reminds me of you, Rick. Like he's the anti guy, you know?
Hey, Rick, we have a couple of important questions. One is, how do iguanas mate, and do iguanas lay eggs?
Well, iguanas mate just like lizards do, just like alligators do. They kind of
how's
get
that?
together. They have to get the two ends together. You know, they can do it. Like a duck can wag their tail and do it like this, but iguanas normally do it kind of sideways. I don't know how to describe it, but you have to put the two openings together. It's like a chicken when chickens mate. You know, ducks, they have the little corkscrew, so the duck can get on top and then boom, shoot it in. But the chickens, they have to do it like this. The iguanas, they do it kind of sideways. And yes, iguanas lay eggs. They dig holes in the ground and they put eggs in the hole. And then when the eggs hatch, well, you get baby iguanas.
Have you ever eaten an iguana egg?
Yes, I've shot iguanas that were still forming eggs. And then there could be 40, 50 eggs in there in various states of sizes. And I've also eaten eggs when they lay eggs in the nest. I've seen them lay eggs in the nest. I gather the eggs. I eat them. They are soft-shelled eggs. They're not hard shell. So you basically just cut them open. And yes, they taste like any other egg.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. Rick, let me show this one. What does it say? Fortune, I remember that. What was the question? Let me find it. Bridesmaid sister. Hold on.
I had to learn Fortran 77, so I know that horrible. Hate software.
I did myself.
It was a requirement for engineering back then.
Yeah, my sister. What kind of
and Fortran?
I still have the
kinda-
books for it.
Wow.
what kind of engineer were you? My sister was an electrical engineer, Rick.
That's what I am, electrical
Yeah,
engineer.
that's what my sister was. Mm-hmm.
Rick, what is Soylent Green? What? Rick,
Soylent Green was a movie that had Charlton Heston in it, and what it's supposed to be in the future, like the 21st century, and everybody was stuffed in this really crappy city that looked like Miami that was gray, and basically it's supposed to be New York City. They ran out of food, So they were taking dead bodies and turning them into food, and they called it Soylent Green. And at the end, Charlton Heston says, Soylent Green is people.
Well,
they
no,
didn't
they
know.
made it sound like the Soylent Green was somehow plants, but it turns out it was humans, right?
That's right.
So they were carnivores, essentially.
More or less.
Yeah.
And then what they would do when people would get too old, they would just basically choose to die. They put them in this room, and then they showed them like outdoor scenery and all the stuff that they never see living in that crappy city. And so I remember it's been years since I saw that movie, but you know what? It is available for free on YouTube.
Have you ever seen the movie The Omega Man with Charlton Heston? It's called The Omega Man.
It's been a long time.
Then that's one of my favorite movies of all time. It's just like Soylent Green, it's post-apocalyptic, the whole thing, and he's like the last guy on Earth. And then there's been a nuclear, well, not a nuclear disaster. This was a biochemical, where some bio thing killed off the human race, some like virus of some sort or whatever. And it's post-apocalyptic. It's really good.
There was a remake of it, and I can't remember who starred in it, but it was called I Am Legend a few years ago. That was basically a remake of the Omega Man. What's the name of the guy? Can't remember him now. He's quite very famous. Like the name is completely gone, but I would know the name if you told me. Yeah, it's called I Am Legend, but I recognise it straight away because I'm old enough as being a remake of the Omega Man.
Yeah.
Will Smith, thank you very much, Prize Biscuit. Yeah,
right,
Will Smith, I Am Legend.
Right. Yeah.
Rick, how big are eggs? I think Bill means.
Guana eggs are about 1 inch to 1.5 inches long. They're oval shaped.
Enough talk about animal husbandry.
Quack.
Oh, Lainey's still awake. She's answering.
Oh my gosh.
It could be long pig.
Yeah.
It's people. No.
I remember they showed the factory. There were people going into the machine. Out were coming these little little squares, green little squares that go clink. They look like tiles.
Hey Rick, I went to Bravo Supermarket and got the I got the Bravo Supermarket $1.99 pork chops, center cut pork chops for $1.99. They're absolutely delicious.
There you go. They're tasty. They had 99-cent pork chops last month at Winn-Dixie. I loaded up on those things.
Were they good?
They were great. I love pork. The problem is pork is a low-quality meat, so I have to add sauerkraut to it so that I feel my best. Otherwise, my energy goes.
Yeah.
Corkscrew pee-pee.
That's a duck for you. Whack.
Is Bill Gates pushing meat?
Rick, I think it's time.
Fake meat.
I think it's
Fake
time
meat.
that you start your duck community and start raising ducks. And because you've killed off your local population,
Well,
I think it's time that you start cultivating ducks in your backyard.
I basically wiped out the iguana population, the duck population. I didn't know that I ate that much, but the other neighborhood still got them. It's just mine doesn't have any. You know the temptation. You're riding your bike and you see a big old fat duck, and you ride by, you're like, Then you get those cravings. Next thing you know, you grabbed him by the tail, you stuffed him in a burlap bag, and you're riding back home, taking him to the fattening area.
Hey.
I can't say I know that feeling.
Hi, Kelly.
Okay. Broken Carnivore.
I don't recall that feeling. Hi, Kelly.
Someone said pajama party. I'm like, I'm going to join it. Just got home taking my daughter to drop her off to meet her mom.
Ah,
Kelly, have you ever seen the movie Motel Hell?
No, think so.
Is it my mic or I don't hear Kelly well?
he seems quiet.
He's quiet.
Can you hear
Much
me?
quieter than Rick.
You have to scream
Can
louder.
just about hear you, Kelly. Yeah.
Evidently, mine is quite
That
loud.
was 1980. That was a long
Anyway,
time ago.
talking of movies, has anybody watched one which is relevant to our space called The Road to Wellville? I set it as homework for people the other day. It's about The Road to Wellville. Anybody ever seen it? Anybody ever heard of it?
No, I wrote it down because you said to watch it, but I never did.
Ah, you failed in your homework then, Juliet. Okay, so what it is, it's the Wellville refers to health, and it is actually a brilliant film about how Battle Creek Sanitarium and John Harvey Kellogg got going. And it's hilarious. It is a really funny film, and it's not pro Kellogg in any way, shape, or form. It kind of ridicules him, and it shows some of the weird things that went on in the Battle Creek Sanitarium. I found it. Wrong. Lainey, I know Lainey's awake. Lainey found it on Amazon Prime for me. We buy Amazon Prime, but it is available on YouTube. But you have to rent it or buy it. But it's not very expensive. So anybody who wants to know a bit about the history of John Harvey Kellogg and what a weirdo he was, basically, I would recommend going and watching it. There's some good names in there. Anthony Hopkins plays Kellogg. And I always get this. John Cusack plays the businessman who was trying to rip him off. There's some good names. It's a hilarious film as well. Again, I recommend it. The Road to Wellville. 30 years old, 1995.
Matthew Broderick.
Sorry,
the Enema Man.
Yeah, he was the Enema Man. Basically, that was a big theme of that film. Was his predilection with enemas, both for himself and for his patients.
There's definitely something wrong with it.
Bryce Biscuit again. Thank you. She's a bit of an expert. Well, he's a bit of an expert. Yeah. Bridget Fonda as well. Bridget Fonda played the lead role in the females.
Okay, Kelly, there's a question for you. Will beef prices come down for the holidays? So, Bryce Biscuit.
I hope so.
Can remember what steak tastes like.
I forgot.
I hadn't had steak in a while. Most of the time, if I'm getting beef, it's ground beef because that's the cheapest.
Can't even afford that.
No.
I eat steak 3 times a week.
I make the ground beef look like a steak so I can pretend.
I get it on sale and just freeze it.
I haven't seen any in the dumpster in a while.
Hamburger steak and think it's ribeye.
I used to love dumpster meat.
Hey, Rick, on Halloween, will you be alert and answer the door? You rang. You could do that.
You rang.
There you go.
Nobody comes to my house. I can tell you right now.
They'll be eaten.
Today, I mean, when this live stream started, I was outside doing a little trimming, and some kids walked by and they saw me and they went to the other side of the street. They didn't like my trimming knife.
The other side of the street.
I scare people.
Who needs Freddie when we got Ricky?
I got a bunch of chainsaws and I got a hockey mask.
You do not.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, the Argentina. Where were we talking about Argentina?
They want to let some Argentinian meat in here.
Who was that? Celts? Where that was saying that? Oh,
Trump was talking about it.
On that live, and I can't remember where it was.
I've heard that the Argentinian beef is very good.
It is.
But what's happening? I'm sorry. I'm busy with the chat laughing. What's happening? The
they want to import Argentinian beef to get the beef prices down. It's Trump's idea.
Oh.
About that, Rick? Because you have opinions on like farming and regenerative farming, and what do you think? Do you think that's a good idea or not a good idea?
It's a good idea, but down here they got rid of all the farms. They got nothing but condominiums, apartments, and shopping centers.
Mm-hmm.
There's no place left in my area.
$4 a pound isn't bad for hamburger.
It's more than that here.
I'll tell you guys
a lot. Do y'all? I mean, that's Mexican. That's Mexico steak. Save a lot.
What I can
Milton.
acreage it takes to actually raise a cow in the States.
Milton.
It takes when I was with Tyler McCann in Wyoming, it takes 55 acres to raise one calf. That's crazy.
We used to be able to raise 1 cow per acre in this area. One cow per acre.
We on our pastures over here, you got whole herds of cows in very small paddocks or fields or whatever you guys call them. We call them fields. But as I said, I was with Tyler McCann over in Wyoming, and apparently one unit is a cow and a calf, and it takes 55 acres of grazing in Wyoming to actually raise that one unit. That's 55 acres over here. You could, I don't know, it'd be a huge amount of cattle you could raise on that.
Yeah, but with the weather we had here, with no winter, this place was loaded with cattle. South Florida used to be the dairy capital. Florida was a huge dairy state until the developers figured out how to cram people in here, and then bye cattle. Now we got two-legged cattle.
Yeah. Well, they're called the long pig, I think. But there we go.
The long pig. There you go. We have grasses here that grow 15 feet tall, like elephant grass. We have sugar cane. We have tropical fruits. They used to feed the cattle tree branches, acorns, whatever. They'll eat anything.
Who's gonna
Amy's having apoplexy again. She can lose it. I think the stitch is gone.
Well, no snoring.
Okay.
Oh, I see why now, Amy. The same reason as the other night.
Yeah. There's a
Peter's
lot
doing it
of
on purpose to
thinking
pop my
going on this
stitches.
topic.
He's thinking about his date.
We could do some subliminal messaging.
A carnivore.
Donate money to Juliet's channel.
Turn your cameras off.
My actual hernia is playing up now.
Laugh.
My unrepaired hernia is
Trying to kill me.
We should all like do this, right? Just lock it and then yell at the same time.
There he is.
Oh, there he goes. He's moving. Hi, Peter. Peter.
Hello, Pete.
Hi.
He's
Rise
back.
and shine.
You wakey, eggs and bakey.
Did you hear all the questions we asked? There was like 17 questions for you, but we answered in your place. We gave the answer you thought
Somehow,
would be
I
best.
think it's Amy makes me fall asleep. I'm kidding.
Well, you just popped my last stitch. Thanks.
Yeah.
I was trying to do it with the poop gas. I was trying to see if I could pop a stitch.
I'll loosen it up.
Yeah.
Oh, Amy, when you going to interview Carnivore Helix? When are you interviewing?
So, in January.
Who's Carnivore Helix?
Yeah, we've got a name for Carnivore Helix.
Yeah,
Who is it?
I know her first name, but she does not like to go by her first name on the
that's
internet.
okay.
She goes by
Okay.
she goes by Helix. I met
Helix,
her
fair
on
enough.
Grandma's
As long as we know what to
Crochet
call her,
Corner.
that's the main thing.
Yep,
Helix, it is.
Helix. Yep, she likes to be called Helix. And
Helix.
I met her on Grandma's Crochet Corner, which is Barbara. And I will post her link to Helix's YouTube channel on because she also is starting up a channel. So
Yay. Of course.
And again, the other one tonight, which I'm interested in, is Bride's Biscuits. How should we refer to Bride's Biscuits? Is there a name or just Bride's Biscuits?
I don't know Bride. I see Bride's Biscuit on Dustin's channel
Yeah,
all the
she's
time.
all over.
Yeah, she's very
I don't
knowledgeable
know.
about her films. Very knowledgeable about her films, which is interesting.
Yeah, Bride's
Really?
Biscuit. Post your first name if you're comfortable sharing that.
Or how you want to be known as when we talk.
Yeah.
I tried to switch mine back to whatever it's not because nobody knows Steadfast.
Yeah.
And I tried to make it my name like with the underscore, but then it said it wouldn't allow the underscore. Yet I've been using the underscore for my channel that I don't have anything on.
What's your channel name?
Steadfast 2426.
Looking it up because I'll post it.
Yeah, it fooled
Yeah,
both me
please
and
do.
Dr. Nelson the other night, didn't it, Sharon? Because I was saying I didn't make the connection, and then Dr. Nelson actually called you by Steadfast instead of Sharon.
So he didn't either. I was like, tell him who I am.
Did someone call you Kat in that stream as well?
Well, she's got something going on with hers too.
Oh, okay. Because I'm
Yeah,
like,
hers-
that's
Yeah,
Sharon. That's not Kat.
She's Kairos, Kairos.
Right.
Yeah.
Kairos, yes.
I recognized you by your picture, though. Here's some cake.
He's a Milton. He's a Milton.
Aw.
Well, the picture's about the size of a pencil eraser, so it's nobody's gonna
Exactly, yeah,
notice.
that's the problem. My eyes aren't so good anymore either.
Oh, she has very few. Helix flips my tire track. Oh, I can't read. Flipping my tractor tire in older videos. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Cute little kitten. Yes, you are. You're a good kitten.
Try oopsie cake next time, Peter. Oh my
What's that?
gosh, Amy, it's 10 o'clock.
You gonna
Oh,
make
That
me?
went fast.
What do you
It
mean it's
did.
10
We've been
o'clock?
having fun.
It's
We'll have to
0300
do this
hours.
again.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
We'll
You
have
get
to
to
do this
sleep
again,
in? Are you
Juliet.
sleeping
This
in,
was so
George?
much fun.
Kelly didn't get to talk much, though. Kelly, go
Well,
talk.
even the
Tell us
floor.
what's going on. Talk.
Come here, baby.
Well, it's been an interesting
Sweet
week at
cat.
work
You're a
for
good kitty. You
me.
know that?
Man, it's hard to hear you, Kel. Is that everyone
Is
else
it?
too? It's hard to hear him.
Yeah, it is hard to
Can you
hear.
hear
He's
me?
very quiet.
He even has a microphone.
Yeah, some reason I usually not have an issue with that, but some reason
Never.
I have an issue tonight. Can you hear me now?
Not brilliantly. Not
Oh, look at
brilliant.
that face.
It's very quiet.
Look at Milton.
You've been sick? Oh.
My
Look at
channel
that.
too.
Looks like a panther.
FYI. And
What'd you
dogs.
say?
So cats and dogs are allowed to be on
Well,
camera
lambs.
on my channel.
Yes.
Lamb's always got to go one better. It's 4 o'clock his end.
Ooh.
Sorry.
You're a good kitty, Milton. Yes, you are. You're cute though.
Bye, Helix. Yeah, it's been 2 hours. That's yes.
Yeah.
It went fast. It's been fun. I have to get up at 7 o'clock my time because Rick's on at 7 my time.
Rick, I might sleep in, but I'll catch you as soon as I wake up. I've been trying to get some rest.
You
In the
need it.
morning.
You got to keep recovering.
She's gonna have her fatty coffee deluxe tomorrow.
I will. In your honor, Peter.
I want you to have some. I think it'll make you feel better. I do.
I do too.
And all that butter and stuff and that bacon grease, it's gonna heal your stitches. I'm serious.
I think so too.
The Papa
Okay.
Carnivore Bougie Latte.
Helix wants to know where everyone is from. Oh, she means in the chat.
All right.
Oh, Helix, I'm from Springfield. I'm not from. I live in Springfield, Missouri right now. I used to live in Lee Summit, Missouri, and actually worked at State Farm in Olathe before I changed to Lee Summit. Oh my goodness, I can't answer all these.
I
Lewis
discovered
is answering New York. Like we need to, like there we go, New York.
the guest Jessica Raymond, the one with the little girl.
Yes,
This morning. Was it this morning or yesterday? This
yes,
morning.
it was today.
Yeah, she lives 30 minutes from me.
Are you kidding me?
I didn't realize she did, but
Milton.
yeah, she does.
That was
Oh, Milton.
New Jersey.
I've heard her story
Yay.
before.
Milton's awesome.
Well,
I was born in Jersey City, raised in
learned
Broadway,
something
went to
new.
Rutgers, Newark. I'm a New Jersey gal. Are you going to hang with her? Are you going to make friends with her, Sharon?
Oh, I
From
would like to.
she was That story was
Juliet,
so
if you're a New Jersey girl, do you know the town of Bridgewater in the county of Somerset?
yes.
Yeah, that's where I come from. The town of Bridgewater in the county of Somerset in the United
Oh, I
Kingdom.
remember you saying that.
Well,
Yeah.
I live in Sussex County, Delaware.
Well, yeah, Sussex is on the Sussex by the sea, we call it here in the UK.
Yep.
Brighton is in Sussex. That's probably about the most famous town in Sussex, I would say.
Well, because everyone came over from England back when we don't want to talk about it, and that's why they have all the, names from Great Britain.
Yeah, the Pilgrim Fathers sailed in the Mayflower from the city of Plymouth on the south coast. So yeah, they were the originals.
We stole all the names. Amy, your cat's really on meds for anxiety. Yeah, that's not uncommon. I mean,
so we have one cat trying to kill the other cat.
Oh.
And
for real?
It's a bully, yeah. And the cat we got from the Humane Society in February has extreme anxiety. So she runs, and the minute she runs, he darts after her. Now we've weaned them off, and we've only had one cat attack. That was yesterday. But they just got to get used to cohabitating with each other somehow. So, I mean, it's been like 9 months since we've had both, the new cat, but it's
But it's not eating your anxiety meds. It has its own anxiety meds, right?
Yeah, it's Xanax. They put them on Xanax, both of them.
Yeah.
And it is helping, but I don't want to keep them on it forever because they, like humans, can have withdrawal. I think it's cruel to keep them on it forever. It's just to get them through the hump so they can stand to be around each other.
That's so sad. Oh, no, it's not, Helix.
Lex, I don't care. Okay, so that brings up a good point before we go. This really, people need to have a tough skin, especially if you're going to put yourself out on the interwebs. So joking around does not offend me one bit. I mean, obviously, you don't, there's certain things you don't joke about, but for the most part, people got to have fun. We should be able to joke with each other, and if you're putting yourself out on YouTube or any other thing, you're going to have some nasty comments. So you got to really learn how to have a tough skin. You just have to. Otherwise, it's going to send you into a tailspin. I'm sorry, but this has been a topic that's been on my mind for a while, seeing a lot of creators out there and recognizing that, mean things happen. You just have to, and honestly, I got to give kudos to Rick because what happened in the last couple days, he handled that with grace. He didn't blow up and, I mean, he put a couple videos out there, but they were very calm, cool, and collected. And I don't think they were nasty. They were just kind of explaining, the situation. I don't know. So
that's my style.
So Kelly, we have to, I know it's getting cold, but we have to do the Missouri meetup.
Oh, yes, we do.
Just email me because I know you have to plan ahead. I mean, it might not be now because it's winter's coming. It's going to get cold, but March, April, but you got to start planning those things ahead. But I'd be thrilled to help run that. You know what I mean? I just don't know how to run them. Do you? Do you know how to start them?
No, I have never started one.
Okay. That would be so fun if we do one and just wing it. New Jersey, yep. Springs, yes. Springsteen and Bon Jovi. I actually met Bon Jovi before he was famous. He was just so young, and he was just in local bands down the Jersey Shore. So I wasn't enthralled because he wasn't famous. So he was just another young kid. But I remember, honestly, my first thought was, and I was very young, my first thought was he was so pretty. No, really. I just thought he is such a pretty man. He was just so pretty. Just a little kid. Nice little digs. All right, I could keep talking all night. So guys, do you want to end it until our next pajama party?
Yes, we'll have to do this again.
Guys, thank you for coming, everybody on the channels and the audience. Thank you guys for coming on screen. Kelly, you'll have to come earlier. I didn't see when Peter left. I'm sorry.
He just drops out. That's normal.
I can't multitask.
He doesn't announce his exit.
Okay, good. I don't feel bad. So we'll see you guys. Thanks for posting some of the channels. Amy.
Yes,
We'll
yes.
see you on
And thanks
Rick
for hosting
tomorrow.
this, Juliet. I appreciate it. And we'll see you all on Rick's channel in the morning.
Okay.
That's the
over
best
and
place
out.
to be.
Good
End
night.
the stream. Bye, guys.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. Have a
Cheers.
nice
Bye.
day. This is Roy
See you
and
tomorrow.